If you're over 60, one small habit could quietly raise your risk of a stroke while you sleep. No warning, no pain. One moment you're fine. The next, your speech slurs, your arm won't lift, or your balance is gone. I've seen it too many times as a brain doctor, and often it wasn't smoking, poor diet, or lack of exercise that did it. It was something people thought was helping. A vitamin. Millions of older adults take supplements, hoping to protect bones, sharpen memory, or boost energy. Many work well in the right dose, but some, especially in high doses or taken at the wrong time, can quietly put the brain at risk. Today, I'll walk you through 5 common vitamins that can increase risk of stroke, brain bleed, or dangerous blood pressure swings, especially during the vulnerable early morning hours. If you've ever taken vitamin D, E, B6, A, or niacin, listen carefully. This could save a life. Before we begin, have you ever wondered whether your vitamins could be doing harm? Type 1 in the comments if you have, type 0 if this is new. And if brain health matters to you or someone you love, please like and subscribe. Share this with a family member who takes daily supplements. Vitamin D is everywhere in the headlines. Good for bones, mood, and immunity. But there's a danger many seniors don't hear about. Take high-dose vitamin D, especially without medical guidance, and it can push calcium levels too high. Excess calcium circulates in the blood, gets deposited into stiffening arteries, and creates a perfect storm for clots that can travel to the brain. I've seen this in clinic. Mr. Walter, 74, a retired Navy vet, took a 10,000 IU vitamin D capsule every morning because he believed it protected his bones. He woke one day confused, with slurred speech and a limp right arm. His labs showed dangerously high calcium and stiff arteries. We traced it back to vitamin D toxicity. Too much D, particularly alongside dehydration or sleep issues, can turn a good night's rest into a life-changing morning. If you take vitamin D, especially with calcium or heart meds, get blood levels checked and take it only under medical guidance. And many doctors recommend taking it in the morning, not at night. Vitamin E is marketed as a heart helper and antioxidant, and many seniors take it for circulation or memory. But in high doses, it behaves like a blood thinner. And if you're already on warfarin, aspirin, or Plavix, that combination can be dangerous. Mrs. Evelyn Brooks, 81, had a heart valve issue and took warfarin. Hoping to help her memory, she added a magazine ad, Natural Vitamin E, at 800 IU per capsule. 3 weeks later, she arrived at the ER with a bad headache, slurred speech, and vomiting. A scan showed bleeding inside the brain, a hemorrhagic stroke, not from a fall, but from blood that wouldn't clot. High-dose vitamin E can amplify anticoagulant effects and raise internal bleeding risk. That's why standard daily needs are small, a few dozen IU, yet store shelves sell capsules at 200 to 1,000 IU. If you take blood thinners, do not add vitamin E without your doctor's guidance. Vitamin B6 is marketed as nerve support or an energy booster. In tiny amounts, it's vital. In very large amounts, it can damage nerves. That's the cruel twist. Something sold to protect the brain can slowly strip the protective coating off nerves and leave someone with permanent problems. Mr. Harold Jenkins, 76, had numb feet, tingling hands, and worsening balance. He fell repeatedly. On review, he'd been taking a nerve support formula with 100 milligrams of vitamin B6 per tablet, 2 tablets daily. That's 200 milligrams a day, well above what older adults need. Over time, B6 built up and began to damage the nerves, like taking insulation off a wire, causing numbness, weakness, tremor, and even confusion. The symptoms creep in slowly and are often mistaken for aging or arthritis. If you see tingling or weakness, check your supplements. High-dose B6 toxicity can be prevented by stopping the supplement early, but some damage may remain. Older adults should know that B6 in excessive amounts is not harmless. Vitamin A is fat-soluble, stores in the body, and can build up over years. Many people take eye or skin supplements with high A doses, unaware the vitamin accumulates and can raise pressure inside the skull, producing symptoms that mimic a stroke: headache, blurred vision, dizziness, and slurred speech. Mrs. Dorothy Simmons, 79, took a high-dose skin and eye supplement for nearly 5 years, nearly 10,000 IU daily, and slowly developed headaches and blurred vision. Her scans showed elevated intracranial pressure, not a clot or bleed. This condition, pseudotumor cerebri, can be caused by chronic vitamin A excess. Because A is fat-soluble, older bodies that clear fat-soluble vitamins more slowly are especially vulnerable. Many multivitamins already contain recommended A amounts. Doubling or tripling that with extra products can be dangerous. If you take A-containing supplements chronically, talk with your physician and have periodic checks. Niacin is widely used to manage cholesterol and found in many heart formulas. But in high doses, it can cause dramatic blood vessel reactions, flushing, warmth, then sudden constriction. That yo-yo vasodilation, repeated over time, can stress the heart and brain, and in some seniors lead to transient ischemic attacks, or TIAs, or other problems. Mr. Dennis Miller, 82, had odd morning hot flashes, chest pounding, and dizziness. He'd been taking a heart-healthy supplement containing 1,000 milligrams of niacin per serving, twice daily, far above what seniors need. The high niacin doses caused repeated vessel dilation and constriction, which over time led to a mini-stroke, TIA. Niacin's dramatic flushing is only the visible sign. The invisible blood flow swings can be risky for older adults, especially those with high blood pressure or heart rhythm issues. Anything above modest doses should only be taken under medical supervision. After hearing these stories, you might be asking, what should I do instead? That's the best part. You don't need powders, megadoses, or risky combinations to protect your brain. Your body was built to thrive on real food, steady hydration, and simple habits. Mrs. Margaret Wilson, 73, arrived with a drawer full of supplements, vitamin D, E, B-complex, niacin, multivitamins, and brain powders. She felt dizzy in the mornings, her balance wobbly, and blood pressure creeping up. We cleared the clutter and replaced pills with everyday foods at the right times. A boiled egg for protein, half an avocado for healthy fats, whole grain toast for steady energy, and a handful of blueberries for brain protective antioxidants. Room temperature water when she woke helped brain hydration. Within weeks, her dizziness faded, her blood pressure stabilized, and her energy returned. No powders, no pills, just food. Food gives nutrients in balanced amounts your body recognizes and uses. Leafy greens, fatty fish, berries, nuts and seeds for vitamin E from food, and whole grains help protect the brain, stabilize blood sugar, and support circulation, all without the risk that high-dose supplements carry. Here's what I tell every patient who takes supplements. 1. Know the dose. Check the IU or milligrams on the bottle. Many over-the-counter supplements contain far more than older adults need. 2. Get blood tests. If you take vitamin D or calcium, measure your blood levels regularly. If you're on blood thinners, never add vitamin E without your doctor's guidance. 3. Time matters. Some people do better taking vitamin D in the morning rather than at night. Follow clinical guidance. 4. Replace pills with food where possible. Real food gives balanced nutrition and lowers risk. And 5. Tell every clinician. List all supplements when you see any provider so interactions are caught early. Awareness is the best medicine. Your body at 60, 70, or 80 doesn't process supplements the same way it once did. What was safe years ago can be risky now. You don't need to fear vitamins, but you do need to respect them. Read labels, ask your doctor. Watch for changes. Subtle dizziness, new numbness, morning headaches, or strange fatigue are signals your body is sending. If any of this spoke to you, tell me in the comments, what one change will you make tomorrow? If you found this helpful, give the video a like so others can find it too. And subscribe to Health 365 for honest, science-backed tips tailored to older adults. You're not alone on this journey. With awareness and the right choices, food first, tests second, pills only when needed, you can protect your brain and keep your independence for years to come.